Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Tyranny. Before we moved on, I decided to hire some more people for our forge because it seems like you need recruits to get the better stuff. And now we're actually going to go back, I think, to the Ocean Spire to see if we can build the unique weapons. I know we can at least build the helmet. Oh wait, oops, wrong spire. We want this one. Because we got more hide in that last place. So I'm pretty sure we can build the Scarlet Chorus helmet thing. There's a Fury. Also, we got a missive. Tokshen, do you remember your training under Blind and Mark? I remember mine. Funny to think that you and I are about a century apart, but to Blind and Mark, we are all children. I'm now the oldest of the court's children, and I've seen much in my time. It's probably for the best everyone assumes I'm old, harmless, and worth shuffling away in the archives. If I were scrutinized too closely, I'm sure Tunon would find I've grown lax in my spoiled old age. Part of why I am where I am is that I've kept my head down. You appear to be doing the opposite. In some regards, this is beyond your control. You were chosen for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' edict. Twice. To decline would have meant death, but to accept means to be placed on the stage for all to see. Kairos' most powerful weapon is not the edict. It's her ability to... It's her ability. That's the first time we've heard anyone mention gender. Huh. So, Meowthis? Still don't know how to pronounce it. Knows Kairos has... Does that mean that Meowthis has met her? Ability to hand us a rope that we willingly use to hang ourselves. Never forget this. There are numerous questions nestled in your request. What is it you wish to know most? Focus your inquiry and I will answer as best I can. So you've met Kairos. Or someone has told you. Interesting. Guess the spires? Dear Meowthis, it seems wise to know one's own domain, and seeing as I am now the master of the mountain spire, I ought to learn all that I can. If you would share with me what you know of the spires, I would be in your debt. I'll start with what I know and have observed so far. The mountain spires seemed to awaken at about the same time, or the same instant, that Kairos' edict of execution was put to rest. There was a burst of arcane energy that drowned out my senses, and I woke at the summit of the spire in what seemed to be just a few heartbeats of time. Atop the spire is an old sculpture of sorts, and it seems to be the core of the spire's mystic energy. I've been seeing visions and receiving sensations from the sculpture. It seems odd to describe it as talking to me, but that seems the closest analogy. Am I the first to report such things? There are other spires elsewhere in the world, correct? I wonder if this was just like a slip of the writer's, not necessarily tongue, but like hand. Because remember they said that no one knows anything about Kairos except for their, I guess her most innermost advisors. So I guess like Tunon and the Archons, right? Those are the only two that have ever actually met Kairos. So I just wonder if this was a slip. Or if Meowthis in the story has met Kairos, or someone has actually told them about some information about Kairos. I want that to be a question. I wanted that to be a reply like, wait a minute. What do you know about Kairos? Because like nobody knows shit about him. Or about them. Yeah. We'll ask about the spires. Let's see, what next? Okay, Hawkeye Helm. What? Oh man, I thought we got enough. I thought we had enough to get you. What about Scorn? Do we have enough for Scorn? Okay. So we can forge Scorn. It's gonna cost us some money. Your recruits have begun crafting. Oh. Progress on Scorn cannot begin until Tokshen earns experience. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so Vora, who are you? The young forge-bound kneels down, quietly observing the molten metal flowing into the forge, taking in every detail with awe. She almost doesn't notice your approach. Ah, Fatebinder. My apologies for being so distracted. I've just never seen a forge as impressive as this. Oh. Oh, whoops. This is heavy armor. Oh, you're the heavy armor merchant. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. Flameproof. Immunity to burning. Huh. Well, actually, most of us don't wear heavy armor. The one that does can't change out theirs. So, you're not the person I want to talk to. Not right now. The man shuffles back further towards the wall behind him, avoiding as much eye contact with the horizon as possible. Fatebinder. The man nods to you, but his eyes continually dart to the horizon behind you as he speaks. I appreciate the opportunity to serve you. I just never imagined that such heights would be involved. Is this the light armor merchant? Yeah. Light armor. So we want to upgrade... Honestly, I think we want to upgrade Verse first. She's the one that gets into combat the most. This will give her more deflection. 0.1 second recovery is not that bad. Also, this just looks like it could potentially be cool. Maybe... Is any of this medium? Is there even medium? Is that a thing? Or is it just all light armor, leather, or cloth? Deflection, precision, unarmed DPS. What's the multi-strike? I forget what that is. A weapon crits. Okay. Definitely not bad for her. The stats: deflection, recovery, precision. Unarmed DPS doesn't matter. Alright. Alright, what about this? Plus 4 unarmed damage. Huh. Rending. On weapon crits, -1 armor. Bloodhound leathers. A lot more deflection. We'll give her that. Plus 10 armor against fire. It's very specific. Okay, so we want you to equip that. That. Do we want these? The multi-strike, I guess. They're technically better. And this would add some recovery. Yeah. Yeah, I think I both want them with a high deflection. It still isn't bad, though. You know, his recovery is so low. Do we try giving him some, like, heavy armor? Oh, we can try it. I'll see if I like it or not in combat. 2.8 seconds. 4.2 is still kind of high. Why is it so high? Recovery. 0.3. Okay. Let's check out that helmet. Ooh. She's a killer. Okay. Did I hire some more people? Yeah, I hired some trainers. This is probably the control magic person. Graven Ash protects. Yeah, sure. Is there something wrong? He leans in close and whispers, I do not doubt your loyalty to this favored, but it is forbidden by Kairos to enter these spires. Do you wish for me to terminate your employment? His eyes grow wide as he frantically shakes his head. No, not at all, Fatebinder. I intend to serve you. I only ask that so I may understand its legality. What? Kairos has given me express authority to claim these spires for her. Am I saying for her because you read the missive that said reference Kairos as a her? My character's never talked about gender either. What? Where is this coming from? If this actually says for her just because I read a missive, that's kind of crazy. Or like cool that now my character does know and now will express Kairos as her. Huh, interesting. I claim these spires as tribute to Kairos' conquest. Should I need any more justification than that? I try to stay away from subterfuge. So we're gonna go with this. Perhaps not. He regains his composure and nods his head to you. I appreciate you clarifying this for me. I'm at your service should you need to train in the magical arts. Let's see. Control Vigor. Control Stone, actually, because we are messing around with stone stuff. So we'll do that. We don't even have Atrophy. You don't use Vigor nor Stone. Actually, none of you really do. Use Vigor. Let's see. I have a few more trainers, though. I just don't remember what they all are. Levitates a small glowing orb of flame in his hand before suddenly clenching it with his fist, smothering the flame into nothing but smoke and ash. The strong blade at your side isn't the only implement of war at your disposal. He holds out his arm again, and instantly it becomes engulfed in a field of electricity. I've devoted my life to understanding the elements, and I only grow in that knowledge by teaching others. Okay, so lightning, sure. We don't have her using lightning right now, do we? I don't think we do. Yeah. Alright. So that's that trainer. And then the Master of Smelting, Praxis. The man bows deeply before you, esteemed Fatebinder Tokshen. With so many hours spent in the forge, we artisans are a bit prone to gossip. Needless to say, the Fatebinder of the Mountain Spire has been the subject of many a conversation while working the bellows. If I may be so bold, I have a question for you. Sure. Praxis' eyes light up with the same intensity of the forge behind him. From where does Kairos' power truly stem? Is it from the magic of edicts? Is it from the archons? Or perhaps from the loyal subjects and their toil? Again, she and her. I haven't missed this, right? Our characters never, until right now, talked about gender? I mean, those edicts are pretty good. Archons can die, but like these edicts seem pretty strong. When the winds can be stirred by her very now you're saying her. Who's to question her control? Maybe because I... Huh. Praxis quietly nods to himself for a moment, almost forgetting you were ever there. My apologies for indulging myself in the philosophical. Is there anything I can do for you? I don't have anything for you at the moment. Check back later. Recruits can generate items for you while you're gaining experience by venturing in the world. Oh. Oh, okay, so you generate stuff. I did hire one of those. Actually, yeah, I think both of these are. One of them generates iron, the other generates bronze. Fatebinder. These forges burn with an energy I have not seen in some time. His eyes return to the flames of the forge. It must be true that the spires enhance all matters of magic. Wrong person. I wanted to actually click on this. It just seems odd that all of a sudden we're all referencing Kairos as her. Like, out of the blue. When everything before this was, like, super secret. No one knows shit about her. This armor is pretty cool. Deflection. We get slash and fire armor, and then 1% deflection. It doesn't seem that amazing. 12 to 20 pierce damage. Armor penetration goes up to 9 on the melee. 12 to 20. 4 iron? Sure. We'll upgrade this temporarily until we wait for the scorn. I have no idea how long that's going to take to be built. Barrett, can we upgrade your armor? Oh, we can. Okay. Let's upgrade your armor, buddy. I can see time passing as it gets darker. Oh, that actually lowers recovery. Hey, we have another missive. We'll level up the rest of her stuff, I think, later. Although maybe the shield, though. Parry and dodge is increased. Endurance plus 23. Recovery 0.8. Sure. Greetings, Tokshen. You are correct. There are spires all across Tarantis. The exact distribution of these monuments fuels all sorts of debate and speculation, but two facts seem commonplace. Most spires are built near old walls. Your mountain spire is a notable exception. And nearly every culture that predated Kairos has some local myth to explain the builders of these spires. I believe the Tiersmen cite the Older Realms as their local name for the spire old wall architects, but nobody knows for sure. And of course, where Kairos has brought proper civilization, the origin of the spire simply isn't discussed in good company. Here's what I think you need to know. First, the spires behave as arcane lodestones. There is a constant field of magical strength around a spire. If you imagine a mystic sea resting atop our world, the spires seem to spin and churn this magic, creating a spell cast with even modest effort will materialize with powerful results. Second, and I'd say most tellingly, Kairos has laws against entering the old walls, but there are no laws against the spires. You could infer from this that means Kairos has no issue with the lay folks messing with the spires, but wishes to keep us safe from the old walls. Or you could think like an overlord and know that if you place a rule against something, you make it forbidden and desirable. Now I find it telling that Kairos forbids the hallways that lead to the spires, but does not paint a target on the spires themselves. Last but not least, as a young Fatebinder, I once had to oversee the case of a man who had built a shrine to Kairos around the base of a spire in the far southeast. I could find no evidence of falsity or slander. His shrine was the most reverent and loving tribute as I've ever seen. At one point, though, this man claimed he had evidence that Kairos was here back in -50. He had merely uttered those words, and my senior binder swung the axe then and there. Being the new girl at the court, I said nothing, but I have long wondered why such a comment should require death instead of a traditional removal of the tongue. Kairos was there at -50, and it's 480 something? Okay, let's inquire about the edicts. Thank you for hearing me out. I have more questions than I have ink, but let's start with a discussion of Kairos' edicts. I've lived under, proclaimed, and resolved edicts, which makes me far more knowledgeable than a layperson on the subject, and yet I still know so little. Huh. Okay. Since we can instantly travel, I suppose we should go here. See if we get some food from Lone Claw. Get the rest experience, or rest bonus, and then move to Stalwart. It's just really throwing me for a loop with people just throwing around Kairos' gender all of a sudden. So I thought all that was super secret. Oh, also this lit up. Okay, so something must happen if we get all the spires. Makes sense. Thank you. I think maybe for the next area that we tackle, I'll probably get Ebb in the party again.
I got it.
And probably Kills with Shadows will give another shot. There've been a couple patches since the game's release, so hopefully that whole issue with her AI would be fixed. Or maybe it was just in my game, I don't know. Okay, we'll hit the infested old walls later. Let's go to Sentinel Stand.
Can't do that.
Dying Skyblade. You! The Skyblade coughs a couple times and clears her throat. We underestimated the forces of Kairos. You will too. I'm looking forward to helping them stamp the rest of you out. I hope you bleed. Aww. Well, at least you stayed alive long enough for us to have this little chat. I don't know which... Should we handle this first, or...?
Can't do that.
Let me go over here. The Iron Heater Shield. I don't know if I want this or not. It's the same as this, right? But this has lightweight and quick step. So for our spear, I think for the javelin we definitely want as much dodge as possible. Yeah, so I think that makes sense. Okay.
I am a shield.
Oh, I didn't expect them to see me from that far.
Fall onto my.
Okay, so Barrack is not there. So we're gonna move. Get Barrack in the front. Oh God. Stuff is happening.
These bones cannot be broken.
All right.
These feet cannot be.
Very good.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
Well, why did they all? Okay. I didn't tell you to go that far. But sure. Let's try and get their attention, I guess. Shit, we're engaged. Go to melee.
I'll tear your...
Try to knock this guy down.
Skeleton out by your ass.
Smash to pieces!
And now you're free to go back. I keep
Sorry.
interrupting the damage debuff, aren't I? Spectral blur. Okay.
I'll do it for the north.
Can't do that.
Wait, why can't you do that?
Back here!
Damn it. She got a wound.
Damn thing couldn't pierce claw.
Take that.
Okay.
I got it.
This weapon isn't really worthless.
Try an AoE.
I'll take care of it.
Tear your skeleton
Very
out by
nice.
your ass.
I'll omit that from the record.
Whew, thank you for your help, Faint Binder. What is going on? We've been cut off from our lieutenant, Rumalon. He dusted himself off a bit. She said that she was trying to secure the bridge before they figure out how to push past the wind wall. The Unbroken won't stop until they push our troops from Sentinel stand. They must know that we're close to breaching Kairos' magic. He nods and sets his jaw. Back to the fray then. Graven Ash protects. Yeah, man. Back to the fray. Iron breastplates. Put over there.
Sorry, I can't.
Now, back to this. Whoa. An exquisite two-handed iron axe. Well. We can try it.
I got it.
I still haven't given him much two-handed fights, have I? Ooh.
You see what I...
Let's turn off the AI so that you don't just run up there and get yourself killed. Let's do spectral blurs. Wait. Oh, that's not up yet. Okay.
I'll do it for the north.
Oh, I see. So they're both throwers. Dude. Switch it to warrior. Get in there. Get you in there. Alright. Everyone's AI turn back on. Damage buff. Or damage resistance buff. And we triggered the trap because the dude walked right into it. Great. Beautiful.
Shit.
On it.
Man. Come on, people. Don't walk into a trap. Take all that stuff. So we got some potions there, right? Yeah, we have a few. Okay, let's get you out. Visibility. We'll just stick these poisons over here. Okay, so let's split this up. Let's do 2 there. 2 with you. Okay. Bunch of corrode. Very good. Let's bump up our resolve, drink the water. Janos. Whoa, that's a cool looking sword. Rumalon. Don't let these dogs cross the bridge. If the unbroken breach sentinel stand before we do, I'll have every one of you vermin flogged bloody while the great general watches. Whoa. Iron Guard, Rumalon grimaces and her worries her throat, raw from barking, orders over the fury of the storm. I'm not reporting to Ash unless we take Sentinel stand. And that goes for everyone in my unit. We don't see Iron Hearth and we don't see home until our mission is complete. She pumps her fist twice in the air and her soldiers reflexively mirror the gesture. Rally to that talking pillar of iron! Janos waves his weapon to direct the Unbroken. She can't hold the might of Stalwart back from our seat of power. There we go, betray alliance again. Listen, I'm here to remind you guys that Star belongs to Kairos, okay? You don't normally see scouts barking orders to fellow soldiers. Who is this directed to? I'm assuming it's to Janos? Ha! True enough. But why would I offer my true rank to one of the Overlord's simpering pups? Alright, well I guess go with this one. For Kairos and Ash, Rumalon pumps her fist in the air. Glad to see a new ally in the field. We're regrouping on the far side of this bridge. Clean up the unbroken mess here and join us. How about you help? Don't run. Okay, I'll see you later. I guess. Don't worry, allies to the end, right? Cool. See you later. Bye. And all that. Alright, let's bond. Bond with me, verse. Activate that. Verse.
Send them at me and I am your shield wall.
Okay, so we're kind of in the melee now. Let's switch to the melee weapon. Very good. Oh boy. Surge of Glory.
No dice.
Let's have you take out some of these people. Do some AoE. Let's see, damage reduction. You are going to also do some AoE.
You might learn something.
Okay. Tokshen's taking some damage. So we need you to heal. You do your brap. Ah, you're engaged now. Darn it, I didn't want you to go to that target. Well, you're here now. Try and knock him down. Jesus. Okay. You're going to disengage.
Count on it.
Try and take them out. More AoE. Spectral Blur on Tokshen because he is in the shit right now. None of these have a very high chance of hitting, but we'll try
Will
it
do.
anyway.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Eef.
I'm not built
Oh man.
for this sort of
Potion.
I'll do it for the north.
Okay. Let's do. Iron Storm.
Take care.
Whew. That's not gonna get too much. Neither with that. Neither with that.
I'll do it for the north.
This weapon is entirely at once. Apologies, but I.
Whew.
Damn thing couldn't pierce the wall.
Man. Brutal fight. Skyblade Javelin. Also, I don't know if this two-handed is really good enough, but also it's probably not that high, so it's probably not hitting that often. Not yet, anyway. What is your two-handed? 55? Yeah, as opposed to 85. Look it up there, though. Alright, we are going to rest right here, because, well, actually, will we? We only have one wound each, right? That's not too bad. We don't need to rest yet. But we are going to continue this in the next episode, everybody. And apparently we got a missive that I missed. We'll read that next time, too. Thanks for watching. Take care.